Now, in today's masterclass, we're going to be talking about the 3 secrets to why most people, well, first things first is like, what does it take to actually make your content creation successful and why most creators fail? And so most creators fail because most creators have absolutely no strategy, right? We're basically throwing stuff at the wall. We're winging it. We're posting and praying. We're overthinking shit. You basically keep doing the same thing over and over with social media. I see so many online coaches that are in my coaching program that when they first get started, everybody just thinks that they just need to post on social media. But when their content isn't hitting, they have no idea what's going wrong. They're basically like trying to put all the pieces of the puzzle together, but they keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I'm telling you guys, this is the biggest mistake that you could possibly make on your social media. Understanding social media. All right. You guys need to understand what the platforms are for. All right. People are on social media to be entertained. Right? People are not on social media to make purchases. People are on social media to be entertained. What this means for you guys and like why this is so important is you must entertain people while educating them. Otherwise, you will blend in with every other dork on the internet. Unless you are entertaining people, you are going to blend in with the sea of nobodies. And I see a lot of online fitness coaches that struggle to grow their coaching business because they are not entertaining people. You guys are basically doing the same thing that every other online coach is doing. The 3 tips, the 3 secrets, how to grow your glutes, how to calculate your macros, blah, 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 blah. It ends up being the same stuff as everybody else. And as a result, you blend in with the rest of the internet. So we need to not do that. All right. This is the funny part. I get a lot of online coaches that complain about the fact that the good personal trainers don't get the love they deserve because all these other online trainers that are good at marketing. All right. And the reality of the situation is this, it's very simple. All right. This is a game where the best marketer wins. Everybody write that in the chat. Best marketer wins, period. Online training is a game where the best marketer wins. At the end of the day, if you are the best marketer, you will get the most clients, period. It isn't about your level of skill. It isn't about your level of education. It isn't about your certifications. Online training is a game where the best marketer wins, and that's just the end of it. There's no other way around it. You are the best marketer and you get the most clients or you don't. So this is for online coaches who want to start and scale their online fitness business. This is for online fitness coaches that want to scale their fitness business to $10,000 a month. This is for online fitness coaches that want to earn their financial freedom. This is also for online fitness coaches that want to buy their time back so they can spend it with the people that they love doing the things that they love. As you guys can see from my backdrop, I'm currently in Mexico. Kirsten and we are here for a wedding. One of our friends is getting married. And this is literally all I do, you guys. I built the slide deck on the fucking plane on the way here. I travel the world full time and I get to do what I love from my computer. And I've been doing this for 10 years. And this isn't just a reality that I live. Like I work with, I've worked with over 10,000 online coaches. I've got 2,000 coaches in my coaching program right now. And this is the reality that all these coaches are living, literally traveling, living their dream, doing what they want to do, working from their own terms, etc. Who here would like that type of life? If you would, say me in the chat box. All right, Jaden, I see your hand up. I like that. All right, anything is possible. Everybody write that in the chat. Now, listen, I've been an online coach for the last 10 years. All right. And in the last 10 years, I sucked at content for the first 6. All right, I'm going to be real with you guys. I know all the stuff that I'm going to teach you today because I sucked at content for the first 6 years that I started my coaching business, and I still built my business to $500,000 a month. In 2021, my Instagram account got disabled, and I had to start a new one completely from scratch. And for those of you guys that have been around the Change Lives Academy, that have been around the ecosystem for a while, you know the story. But what you guys don't know is I watched my business partner who started out my coaching program literally with 200 followers blow past me on social media. I watched Cole go from like 3,000 followers to 10,000 followers to 50,000 followers to 150,000 followers. And he was doing these talking videos and he was doing this stuff, but like I just wasn't paying attention because I had a big ego. Because just like you guys, like I'm going to be real with you guys, most personal trainers have big egos, myself included. And so I didn't think that I needed to spend the time to learn how to create content because I didn't think that like I needed to. I was like, I'm good enough as I am. And if people don't like me and they don't like my content the way it is, then like that's their bad. So since November 2021, my Instagram account got disabled. And since November 2021, I built the Real Brian Mark to over 340,000 followers. We actually just hit 341 and we generate 14 million views per month, which I think is pretty cool. We also book a total of 600 sales calls per month from my account. 600. If you guys do the math, that's about 30 a day. 30 a day, 20 to 30 every single day. Everybody write this in the chat. The best marketer wins. Write that in the chat. The best marketer wins. That's the game. If you want to win at social media, if you want to build an online coaching business, if you want to like actually make real money, then you need to become a good marketer. Unless you become a good marketer, everybody else gets the fucking scraps. All right. Unless you get good at content creation, unless you master the things I'm going to tell you guys today. And we're going to go deep today, you guys. Like I'm going to give you guys some real shit. I'm not going to give you like some surface level bullshit. I'm going to teach you guys exactly what to post on social media. Unless you're the best marketer, you're going to end up broke, sad, working at a job that you hate, getting paid less money than you're worth, wondering, man, I really wish I would have listened to that smart motherfucker that has a really nice beard. All right. I really wish I would have listened to that guy. I don't want that to be you guys, and I'm going to give you guys everything today. I promise you. Everybody write this in the chat. Content is a skill. The first time you picked up a dumbbell, you probably sucked at it, right? In fact, you probably also sucked at walking when you were a baby. You still did it though. And somehow, most of you dorks know how to walk and hopefully pick up a dumbbell. All right. So all you guys need to do is take what I'm teaching you guys today, treat your content creation like a skill, because that's exactly what it is. It is a skill that you can learn. And if you learn the skill of content, you can get better. And I'm going to show you guys, like, I used to suck, bro. Like, I used to suck real bad. I'm going to show you guys some videos in a second here. Like, I want you guys to know that if I can go from where I was at to where I'm at now, you can definitely improve the skill set of your own content. But it's up to you, right? Like, you have to put in the reps. You have to develop your skills. And if you develop your skills at content, you're going to be able to like do some of the things that you're going to see in today's training, and you're going to be able to create those results in your life and on your own social media. All right. So content is a skill, period. Now, here are the dorky excuses that you make that basically hold you back from being successful. All right. And this is you guys right here. This is most of you guys right here. All right. I'm not good on camera. How many of you guys ever said that before? I'm not good on camera. I'm just not like I'm not a good camera guy, right? That's not me. I'm not a camera guy. I don't know what to post, right? You guys get this guy for 60 minutes. Too bad. I don't know what to post. I have no idea what to post. None of my content hits anyways. What's the fucking point? Why am I putting in all this effort? My content isn't even fucking hitting. Who cares? I don't have the professional setup you have. I get that shit all the time, bro. I don't have the professional setup you guys have. I don't have that like videographer, that fucking vegan guy that follows you around and shit. Like, I don't have that guy. Other online coaches have too many followers. Like, there's too saturated. This market's too saturated. I don't know how to do this, right? You guys get the dorky version of me. Oh, I'm moving this guy down. That's not what I want to do. I want to move slides. Excuse me, sir. That guy's way more jacked. I get this a lot too. Like, I'm not in the right shape, or I'm not in my best shape, and I don't want to share my story because I don't have like a six pack and blah, blah, blah. That girl goes viral because she has a better butt than I do. Blah, diddy, blah, diddy, blah, diddy, blah, diddy, blah. All right. Move all of the excuses out of the fucking way and just commit that you are going to master your content, and you will become an unstoppable force of nature, period. All right. The best marketer wins. And if you understand that, then you understand that you don't need to be good at content. You don't need to be a good online personal trainer. You just need to be a good marketer. And as you become a good marketer, you will attract more clients. And once you attract more clients, you will work with more clients. And when you work with more clients, you will get more opportunities to become a better coach. And eventually you will win. Cool. Now we're going to get into the good shit. That was the intro. Now we're actually going to get into some value. I'm going to give you guys some value in today's coaching call that you can take and use right away. Secret number one is it's not if, it's when. A lot of you guys don't approach social media with the level of intensity that you need to because you are thinking that you might be successful. And the mindset that you need to have is that it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Most of you dorks fail before you even start because you're wondering if you are going to make it, right? You're wondering if it's going to work. You compare yourself to other online coaches in the industry and you think that people are so much farther along than you, when the reality is that this shit is actually fucking easy. Like, becoming a successful online coach, becoming a successful creator, and making real money online is fucking easy. And I know that's probably annoying for a lot of you guys to hear because a lot of you guys are making it very complicated in your head. But this is why you see everyone bitching and complaining that they can't get clients. Meanwhile, my clients are getting results like this. Like, literally, Selena, $8,500 a day in Thailand. I've been having bad at posting wins. So last week we had a $10,000 week. Kenny, first $40,000 a month. Taylor Hinton, from January 1st till today, $39,000. Maureen texted me yesterday. Yo, we just hit $60,000, sold a 12-month paid in full, thought you should know. All of these clients are not better than you guys, right? Every single person that you see on this screen started out in the exact same position. Kenny started out with 300 social media followers, 300. All right. And like, this is stuff that like any single person on this coaching call is very capable of, but you really do have to have the mindset of like, I will be successful, period. It's not a matter of if, it is a matter of when. You have to approach online coaching with the same care and consideration that you guys approach your gym routine with. All of you guys are passionate about the gym. All of you guys care about the way that you look. It takes consistency over time with a bunch of reps that suck over and over and over again to get good at content. It takes a bunch of reps that suck to get good at lead gen. It takes a bunch of reps that suck to get good at sales and marketing. Like, you guys have to put in the reps. That's the only way you get better. However, because it's that simple of a process to follow, most people overcomplicate it and look for shortcuts. People are looking to hire VAs right away, or they're looking to, build a landing page, or they're looking to, get a logo done, or they're looking to get a website done, or any other dumb shit to distract themselves from the only thing that really matters. In online coaching, the only thing that really matters is content. Everybody write this in the chat. Without an audience, I do not have a business. Burn it into your brain. Do not fucking forget it. It is the single most important lesson that you will ever learn. All right. Why do I know this? Because I have an audience. And I started out with no fucking audience. Guys, literally, fun fact, all right? I realized last night that I forgot to promote for this masterclass. I was like, oh, fuck. I didn't promote for this masterclass at all. I didn't even post about it, not even once. And so today, literally from this morning, I made my first post promoting it this morning, and then I promoted it all day. In one day, I got 650 people to register for the masterclass. This morning, I was at 130. One fucking day, one day. And the only reason I was able to do that is because now I have an audience. Like, I don't have to worry about where my next lead is coming from. Whereas, like, guys, when I first started, I felt like I was a door-to-door salesman. How many of you guys feel like that when you're in your online coaching business? You literally feel like you're knocking on the fucking door of every single person that you possibly can, hoping that somebody will reach back out to you so you can sign your next client. That's how I felt. I was literally a door-to-door salesman. Like, pretty much, that was me, all right? Now we get over 10,000 leads every single month, ask about coaching, and we book 600 of them for sales calls. And I'm telling you guys, I started out with no audience. I built this Instagram account from November 2021, and I built it with all of the frameworks I'm going to talk to you guys about in today's training. It's all content. Without an audience, you do not have a business. Any single one of my clients that comes into my program, I've got a guy right now, he's in VIP. He was actually in the 10K Mastermind. His name's Brandon Johnson. And I told Brandon Johnson this. He came to every single content audits. I basically cold told Brandon, like, bro, like, build your audience, build your audience, build your audience. Brandon went from 5,000 followers to 130,000 followers in the span of like 4 months. And his business went from $5,000 a month to $30,000 a month in the span of 4 months because he has unlimited leads. Once you guys double down and you just commit to mastering your audience and you just decide like, yo, I'm fucking doing this, bro. Like, I'm going to be the guy that builds an audience. Like, everything will change in your business for you. Everybody write this in the chat, 100 dirty reps. This is the mindset, all right? You are going to suck for at least 100 pieces of content. And the sooner you get the suck out of the way, the faster you'll be able to build your business. You are going to suck for 100 pieces of content. So just get that out of your brain right now, all right? None of you guys are going to be good when you first start. And I know that because I have sucked a lot and now I'm pretty decent at content. So if you just get that into your head that you're going to suck, it's a lot less stressful when you're posting content. I'm going to show you guys a piece of content I posted from 2021. I'm going to show you guys this video. Check this out.
The thing that you want with a relentless focus, intensity, this is the thing that matters. This is a single-minded focus. Whereas feminine energy is more like playful. It's more like light. It's more fun. It's more go with the flow. I believe that masculine energy is mission-driven, focused, detail-oriented. Like, this is a man that's on purpose. This is a man that has passion. This is a man that is integral. This is a man that knows what he wants and goes after what he wants. And then I'm aimed at a target and I need to accomplish that goal. This is a single-minded focus. It's masculine energy.
So that was a piece of content from 2021, all right? And then this is a piece of content I posted yesterday.
Never, ever, ever say these 3 words in sales. If you do, you'll sound like a dumb and your prospect's gonna walk away. Can you please sign the contract? Contract reeks of the word commitment, and people are afraid of commitment, which is why your ex-girlfriend left you. So instead, say, let's take care of the agreement. Can you please take care of the payment, sir? Nobody likes paying money for anything. I don't know about you, but I'm trying to keep my money in my pocket. So instead of the word payment, say, let's take care of the investment, which implies I'm getting an ROI. Hey, excuse me, Nick, I'm just following up with you to see if you'd be interested. Holy you sound like a dork. No, thank you. Instead, you want to say, hey, Nick, I just wanted to circle back and check in with you. P.S. I'm launching a new book where I'm going to go over all of this theory and teach you exactly how I built a $10 million a year business. If you're excited, drop some fire on.
There's a significant difference from video 1 to video 2, right? Significant. When I posted video 1, I was like, I'm the shit, bro. Like, I thought I was like the shit. And like, I get it. Like, you have to go through that phase of like, your content's just not going to be good for the first 100 pieces of content. You just have to go through that. And if you're okay with that and you're willing to walk through that and you're willing to just like embrace the fact that you're going to suck, it gets a lot easier for you guys. All right. So just understand that your first 100 reps are not going to be good. But that wasn't just me. I actually want to show you guys one of my clients, Anthony. Who here knows Anthony Anisimov? I talk about him a lot in my content. This is Anthony. And again, this was Anthony's best piece of content when he first started with us. He had 1,500 followers. This was Anthony's best piece of content. Check this out.
Mistake you're making is believing that you actually burned 500 to 1,000 calories in your gym session according to your Apple Watch. Realistically, you're only burning about 100 to 200 calories each hour gym session lifting weights. Instead, what you should be focusing on is how many calories you're eating, not burning. The Apple Watch, the Fitbit, those are nice to haves, but not accurate by any means. How many calories should you be eating? Roughly, if you want to lose weight, take your body weight, multiply it by 10 to 12. So if you're 150 pounds, multiply that by 10, 1,500 calories. If you're a little bit more active, like 10K steps a day, shoot for body weight times 12. And that is the number you should be worried about, not what your Apple Watch says.
Okay, so be honest. How many of you guys have content that sounds like that? I'm not judging you, by the way. Like I'm not going to talk shit. I'm not judging you guys. All right. Okay. All right. So this was Anthony with 1,500 followers. All right. Check this out. Anthony now has a lot more than 1,500 followers. Anthony now has 188,000 followers. And I'm going to show you guys this video. This was after like 6 months of us literally ripping him apart with this content. Like we're talking like it was pretty savage. By the way, Anthony currently is making $70,000 to $80,000 a month right now. Check this out.
If you're over 40, the biggest difference between your body now and you at 25, other than the dad bod, is your ability to recover. You're not made of rubber and magic anymore. So that means you have to balance training hard with your recovery. That means increasing the rep range on some of your lifts to 15 or 20, slowing down the tempo, which reduces your chances of getting hurt, and stop pushing failure every workout. And if you want to learn how to stay strong, get lean again, and be more mobile and injury-free after 40, just like all the clients I work with, shout out Gramps, comment feeling 25 again. Let's build a body that works for you, not against you.
Boom. That's a fucking crazy difference. Am I right? That is a crazy difference, bro. That is an absolutely crazy difference, bro. It's actually entertaining. Exactly. How many of you guys were actually entertained by that? Whether you agree or disagree with the style, and I'm not saying you guys need to have a style like that, but like that actually entertains me, right? Like that's like, oh, I actually want to fucking pay attention to that, which is why like when you guys see my content, I'm calling you guys fucking dorks. Like I'm doing that because number one, that's my personality. I think that's just funny as fuck. But two, it's like, I know that keeps the video entertaining. That keeps the video engaging. That keeps the video, it makes you guys want to watch more. Even if you don't like it, even if you're like, fuck this guy, it like makes you want to watch the video more. It's entertaining. You guys need to entertain me. It's extremely engaging. Exactly. All right. So the 100 dirty reps challenge, just post the fucking content. If you are committed to doing 100 dirty reps, say 100 dirty reps in the chat box. If you're just going to get the 100 dirty reps out of the way, just type 100 dirty reps into the chat box. Exactly. Let's go. I get it. It's fucking nerve wracking, right? Nobody likes sucking at anything. I don't like sucking either. You know what else racks my nerves? Working 9 to 5 for somebody else for the rest of my fucking life. That racks my nerves more than posting content. Racks my nerves. I would rather go through the struggle of posting on social media, feeling like a dumbass, feeling like I have no idea what I'm doing, feeling like my content isn't hitting, feeling like nobody's paying attention. I would rather go through that for 6 months and then come through that on the other side, making $10,000 a month, than stay stuck at a 9 to 5 job for the rest of my fucking life. If you guys agree, say I agree in the chat box. I would rather do the content and get over the 100 dirty reps than give up on my dreams and watch other online coaches become successful. Meanwhile, you're sitting back watching all the results that you could have done. Guys, results like this. Emily Curley, 37K. Trent Harrison, 222,000. Michaela, 10,000. Jesse Valencia actually started with us in December. He was at $1,400. And in January, made $14,000. That's what's possible. Guys, the Instagram algorithm is very simple, all right? It doesn't hate you. The Instagram algorithm is designed to make you money. Instagram sells attention to advertisers that are willing to pay top dollar. That's how it works, all right? Now, the only way that Instagrams can sell attention is if their platform is keeping people's attention. And the only way for their platform to keep attention is for them to show content that is engaging, which means when people are watching content and consuming content that keeps people's attention, Instagram can sell more of that attention to advertisers. So if you want to go viral, you need to create content that gets people's attention. Does that make sense? Instagram's a business. The algorithm does not hate you, all right? There's no such thing. Instagram's algorithm is designed like push people's content who's getting attention. Instagram algorithm is very simple, you guys. It does not hate you. It is very simple. If you want to go viral, create content that keeps people's attention. But be Mark, how? I got you, all right? I got you. This is one of my reels. 2 million views, 61,000 likes, 509 comments, 15,000 shares, 19,000 saves. This is how and why you guys stay stuck. You're not able to grow on Instagram. I'll show you and I'll tell you. The algorithm hates me. How many of you guys have ever said that? The algorithm hates me. I want to grow on social media and I want to, grow my following, but the algorithm hates me. A lot of you guys also buy fake followers. And by the way, it's super easy to find out if somebody has fake followers. Just literally go to their follower count, go to their videos, they have 100,000 followers and they're getting 3,000 views on their videos, that's probably an indication that they bought some followers. So a lot of you guys do this when you first get started. And I know that some of my clients that come into my coaching program are like, yeah, I was in another mentorship program. And they told me to like do giveaways. And I'm like, holy fuck. Because that mentor does giveaways and then he teaches you that because his content sucks. So if you try to buy followers, if you think the algorithm hates you, you're not going to grow. Also, this is a big one. Your content doesn't improve over time. Like I'm going to give you guys like the next chapter of The Secrets is literally frameworks for how to write viral content. Like if your content doesn't improve over time, if it doesn't get better, then there's no point in doing it. It's kind of like going to the gym for 5 years and looking the fucking same. It's like, why are you even going, bro? Doesn't even make sense. So your content needs to improve over time. It's not if, it's when. That's the mindset. I need all of you guys to embrace it. Fernandez, you are going to be successful on social media. You just make the decision. It's not, I hope I'm going to be successful one day. It's like, I'm making the decision that my long ass hair and my fucking beard is going to start talking shit. I'm growing on social media. You just make the decision. That's the mindset. You just need to make the decision that if there are 18-year-old TikTok influencers that can gain millions of followers with little to no training experience, then I sure as fuck can grow an audience of 1,000 to 10,000 people that want to buy my shit. That's it. All right. If there's 18-year-old TikTok influencers that have no fucking idea what they're talking about, that can have massive social media following, then Coach Heck, why can't you? All right. Why can't you? And for all of you guys that are like, oh yeah, like that's it. It's that fucking simple. And for all of you small creators that complain that you only get 500 to 100 to 500 to 1,000 views in your content, that's what 50 people fucking looks like. Okay. When's the last time you spoke in front of a crowd of 50 humans? Tell me, anybody speak in front of 50 people recently? Anybody? You get to do that for free on social media every fucking day, bro. Every day. You get 2,000 views on your video. Imagine speaking to 2,000 people. Just like, what's up? Fucking nerve-wracking as shit. And you guys get to do that every day, every time you post. Bro, that's why I post 6 times a day. You guys think I'm crazy. I post 6 times a day because every time I post, it gets 10,000 to 30,000 views. I do that fucking 10 times a day. Bro, that's like 300,000 fucking views a day. That's insane. That blows my fucking mind, right? And all of you guys have access to that ability. Write that in the chat. This shit is easy, son. It's EAZY. It's fucking easy, like G-easy. Write this in the chat. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Write this in the chat. I am going to make it. I've worked with 10,000 online fitness coaches. And out of the 10,000 online fitness coaches, I'm still working with 2,000 of them. In 7 years. If I kept clients for 7 years, I'd be a gangster. But I can tell you guys, the coaches that make it are the ones that decide they're going to make it. That's literally that fucking simple. Like once you have the blueprint, once you have the game plan, once you have the strategy, it's the coaches that decide they're going to fucking make it. And you guys know this. How many of you guys have a fitness client that you have worked with in the past or are currently working with that just has that fucking dog mindset and they're like, yo, I got this shit. How many of you guys have that client? Say me in the chat box. And they just show up and they execute and they do the fucking work. They don't ask questions. They check in every week. They follow the meal plan, period. Right? That's the mindset you guys have to have with social media. And you've got to get around people that are doing it at that level, because unless you're around people that are doing it at that level, when you bitch and complain that your videos aren't doing good, your friends are going to validate you and be like, well, man, like, well, you're posting too much anyways. Shut up. All right. Trying to grow. Okay. Secret number 2. This is the fucking good shit. All right. The viral formula. I might go over, by the way. We have 60 minutes, but I'm just letting you guys know that I might go over because I spent 4 fucking hours on this. So just letting y'all know we're going in. All right. I'm going to give you guys the formula and then I'm going to break it down step by step. And I'm going to give you video examples. Take a screenshot of this. Scroll stopping hook, add personality, step-by-step value, CTA. That is the viral formula. Scroll stopping hook, add personality, step-by-step value, and then a CTA. Scroll stopping hook. If your hook sucks donkey balls, no one pays attention. It's that simple, right? If your hook sucks donkey balls, no one pays attention, which is why most of you guys have no views. Your hook is boring. Unless you grab their attention, they scroll away from the video. And if they scroll away from the video, you lose. You have to steal their attention in the first 3 seconds. You have to say something that evokes emotion. You have to say something that sparks curiosity. You have to say something that's controversial. You have to say something that causes somebody to stop in their tracks. All right. I'll show you guys a few different ways to get an attention grabbing hook. Hook number 1. You guys can take screenshots. I'm also, if you guys are on this masterclass right now, I'm letting you guys know, a lot of you guys requested the slides after the class. I will send you guys the slides after the class as well. So scroll stopping hook. All right. Hook number 1 is pain-based. All right. Now in this type of hook, basically what you want to do is you want to call the audience out on something that they're doing that's dumb, stupid, or wrong. You can use a specific pain point that the audience has in this style of hook to grab their attention. I'm going to give you guys a couple of examples. So these are pain-based hooks where I'm basically grabbing their attention and I'm telling them something that they're doing wrong, right? So I'm going to give you guys examples, then I'm going to show you guys how to write these hooks. So check this out. So this is a pain-based hook.
Take the link tree out of your fucking bio. And I get it. You're so cool. You have these ebooks. You have these podcasts. You have a YouTube channel. Nobody gives a f. If you want to make money from your Instagram, you need to give people one option when they tap on your bio. Apply for coaching. Any more options than this and people will get choice overload and then they're not going to choose anything, which means you stay broke. So don't be a fucking dork and put your application in your bio. Follow for more value.
So I could have just said, right? And this is what most of you guys do on social media. You're like, you should only have one link in your bio. If you want to lose weight, you should be in a calorie deficit, right? But nobody cares about that. And so immediately they fucking scroll. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to tell you what you're doing wrong instantly. I'm going to grab your attention. And then once I have your attention, then I'm going to tell you what to do right. Does that make sense? So I'm going to tell you what you're doing wrong. I'm going to point out where you're fucking up. And then once I point out where you're fucking up, then I'm going to be like, oh, and by the way, here's what you do instead. So I'm not just going to be like, if I just came out here and I was like, take the link tree out of your fucking bio, you're a dork, peace. People would be like, what? Like, fuck this guy, dude. But it's like, you tell them what they're doing wrong, and then you give them the solution. I'm going to get into some more examples here. So this is another example. I tell you guys what you're doing wrong, and then I give you the solution. Check this out.
Holy f, you're a dumbass if you keep offering payment plans to start. Payment plans should literally be the last resort that you do on your sales calls. And I'm gonna teach you how to get more paid in fulls on the phone. You're welcome. Save this video. First things first, if you wanna sell more paid in fulls, you have to price drop the paid in full only. If you were to hire an in-person coach for 12 weeks, it would be 3K, but to work with me for 16 weeks is gonna be 1,500. How does that sound? And then the prospect is gonna say something like, is that a one-time payment? To which you'll reply, yeah, most of my best clients just take care of it up front. That way they're more committed and you get better results. This is gonna cause the prospect to stir, and then they're going to ask about a payment plan. To which you're going to say, I'll tell you what, I actually have an option for you where I might be able to get you in at $100 to $200 a month. If I was able to do that for you, would you be interested? Obviously, they're going to say yes, and I'm going to teach you how to set up a firm on your Stripe so we can make that happen. What you're going to do is you're going to go to your dashboard and type in a firm, then you're going to tap payment methods. Then you're going to click on default, you're going to scroll all the way down, and you're going to turn on a firm. You can also do Afterpay or Klarna. Now you can collect paid in full upfront cash, and the customer can do monthly installments so you get all your money upfront. Follow for more value.
Boom. So I grab your attention with something that you're doing wrong. I tell you what you're doing wrong and why you're fucking it up. And once I have your attention and I've captured it, then I give you the actual solution to the problem. And I make sure that it's step by step. And I make sure that it's so easy to understand that my little sister could follow the video and turn on a firm. Does that make sense? That's what we're looking for in our content. It's like we grab their attention, we tell them what they're doing wrong, then we give them step-by-step value. And they're like, oh, that was actually that was a good video. All right, touche, I'm gonna follow this guy. Hook type number 2 is controversial / polarizing. You basically want to piss people off with a controversial subject that's going to get people either agreeing with you or disagreeing with you. Both of those things are valid. Now, you can post your thoughts on parenting, relationships, or you can call it a specific myth in your industry to stir the pot and piss people off, right? Basically, you want to say something that you think is going to cause some smoke. And a lot of you guys on this call have opinions about the personal training industry or a certain style of training or a certain diet, but you don't say it online because you don't want to piss people off. Am I right? I know a lot of you guys have an opinion about some sort of style of training that you're like, that's pretty fucked up. I don't know if people should be doing that, right? The snake diet, whatever these kids do these days. So I'm going to give you guys some examples of controversial hooks. Now, this is an opinion-based piece of content, but this is also a controversial hook. Check this out.
I never take advice from people that I wouldn't trade places with. I don't care if you're my family, if you're my friend, if you're my coworker. If you don't have the life that I want, I'm not going to pay attention to what you have to say. I'll respect you, I'll hear you out, but unless you are living the life that I want to live, you have the money, the house, the car, the lifestyle, respectfully, thank you so much for your opinion, but I'm not going to fucking listen.
That's obviously very controversial, right? And then people are in my comments and like, oh, but you're saying you don't give a fuck about anybody? That's not what I said. I said, I'm just not going to take your advice. Like, if you're like broke and you're telling me how to spend my money, like, I'm not like, if I take your advice, am I going to end up like you? Like, I'm not like, again, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but like, that's just how I live, right? And I'm sure that you guys have opinions about how you operate and how you live your life that keep you healthy, successful, fit, intelligent, right? There's certain barriers that you got to put up in order to protect your mental energy. And so communicating those barriers in a controversial way is fucking really good for content. So this is another example. So this is like me and my wife talking about parenting. Bro, this video, when I posted it, we got like 1.3 million views on this video. And half of them were like, yeah. And half of them were like, fuck you. So check it out.
Our 16-year-old daughter is at the gym every single morning. She's getting straight A's in school. She's not drinking on the weekends. And this isn't because we're forcing her to do those things.
It's because we're leading by example. We don't drink. We don't go out on the weekends and party. We're not pessimistic in our household, so our daughter has adopted those traits.
If your child is acting out, I would encourage you to look inwards and see if you are a parent that is leading by example.
Fun fact. A month after I posted this video, Haley had her first like absolute blackout night. And then we're like, well, that video aged well. That was fucking funny as shit. What the fuck? Oh my God. Anyways, besides the point. But half of the parents in the comments were like, oh, so you're basically telling your daughter not to have fun and live her life. And then half of the parents in the comments were like, yeah, we love this. But like, that's just my opinion. If you lead by example, your kid's going to follow, right? You might agree with it. You might disagree with it. I don't care if you agree or disagree with it. I'm going to state my opinion. Now, here's the thing, okay? The reason it's a controversial hook, and this is where a lot of you guys make the mistake, is you have to say the real shit as soon as the video starts, all right? As soon as the video starts. A lot of you guys will say the real shit halfway into the video because you're trying to fucking, dance around the subject, right? Like I made a video that was like, if your kids are overweight, that's child abuse, right? And again, that's very controversial. I made that video and then I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for that level of smoke, but like, that's what you just say, okay? How many of you guys follow Cole Da Silva on social media? Raise your hand. My business partner, Cole Da Silva. He had a video the other day that was like, he said, this was his hook. He said, I'm going to teach my kids to punch bullies in the face when he gets bullied. That was his hook. That was his opening line. And I'm like, oh my God, bro, you're fucking intense. But the reason he says that as an opening line is because he knows that's going to fucking stir the pot. And again, this depends on your personality. And if you're a non-confrontational person, like if you like going for long walks on the beach and you're very peaceful, this probably isn't for you, okay? But it's a hook style and I need to teach you guys. However, if you kind of like to talk shit and you like to fuck around and you're a little bit more rough around the edges, this hook style might match your personality. So keep that in mind, right? Like don't do something that is out of alignment with you, but if you are like a little bit more direct, how many of you guys identify with being a little bit more direct? Just say me in the chat box, just out of curiosity. If you're a little bit more direct, then like this hook style is definitely fucking up your alley, all right? So you should play around with this hook style and say what the fuck's on your mind. All right, next. Hook number 3. Hook type number 3 is relatable humor. By the way, are you guys getting value? I know we're going deep and I know we might go over, but I want to make sure this is valuable. Okay, sweet. Hook type number 3 is relatable humor. Kirsten's getting value. That's great. When my wife gets value, I know I'm doing shit right. So relatable humor. Now, this is where you can grab people's attention by using humor to capture emotion and cause a positive reaction, all right? So you can use humor in your hook. Now, you can do this for comedy-based videos, or you can also do this and attach it to a business post that you have, all right? So you can just do a comedy video, or you can do it and introduce your business. So I'll show you guys 2 different examples of doing that. So this is just comedy for the sake of comedy, okay? This is just me being a dumbass.
To the window, to the wall, till the sweat drop down my balls, till all these bitches crawl. Skeet, skeet.
So that's just me being a dumbass. And if you're listening to this on the replay, on the podcast, you're going to be like, what the fuck did I just listen to? Don't worry about it, okay? All right, so that's just me being funny. This is me using comedy for business, okay? So this is how you can use comedy for business. Check this out.
My program costs $1,500 to join today. To work together over the next 16 weeks and to lose that 20 pounds is a one-time installment of $1,500. If you can do me a favor and sign that contract right there, next step is to get the agreement taken care of. Go ahead and get that taken care of for me right now, and then we can continue the onboarding. Hey, John, I just wanted to follow up with you to see if you potentially still be interested. Hey, John, I've got 2 spots remaining in my program. Am I counting you in or counting you out?
Get it? So I can use comedy as like, I'm just making a funny ass video because I think it's fucking funny. Whether my audience thinks it's funny or not, I laugh when I post that shit. And I can also do a comedy opener to do a business video. Make sense? And so I don't know how long you guys have been following me for, but have you guys ever seen those videos on social media where there's like a bull that like runs into the man and then the man's off camera and then it transitions to a new video? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I tried to find the video before this coaching call on the plane, but I couldn't find it. But there was a video where I did that and then I fucking like jumped face first into a pool. And then I get out of the pool fully clothed and I'm like, hey, if you need some help growing your online coaching business, comment the word 10K and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help. So I get their attention with the comedy and then I fucking hit them with the business. I'm like, bam. So I make you laugh and then I hit you with some business shit. So then people are laughing, which causes the video to perform better. And then people are also like, oh, that was funny, 10K. Make sense? You guys all with me? All right, bet. Now, the next type of hook that you guys can use is called social proof, all right? Now, social proof. If you want to sign clients, then you have to post content like this, right? Like this is my client, Heather. She made $391,000 in 12 months. She was very fucking happy about that. So am I. But this is the type of content that makes you guys money, okay? You need to post clients getting results inside of your coaching container. If you don't post client getting results inside of your coaching container, people won't believe that you can help them. You need to show them. This is the hook. This is how you use the hook. Write this down. My client name, my client Chris, built his business to $10,000 a month in 12 months. And here's exactly how we did it. That's the hook title, right? My client Fernandez built his business to 5K a month in 60 days. And this is exactly how we did it. So that's the hook title. That's how it works, all right? Now, I'm going to show you guys 2 different examples of how to do this. And I want you to know that like one of the styles that I did is highly edited. So I don't want you guys to get intimidated by the highly edited stuff because you can do this with simple edits. Like I'm a fancy fucker sometimes, so I just want to do it fancy. But you guys can do this with really simple shit. But I want you guys to pay attention to the script of the video, not the video itself. Check this out.
4 years ago, Clayton Snyder reached out with 0 social media followers. He just started his business. And in April 2021, he was celebrating selling his first $650 client. Now, Clayton Snyder has over 260,000 followers on TikTok, and he's celebrating back-to-back $70,000 a month.
So in the hook, I literally told him exactly where Clayton started, where he was at. And then I told him exactly where he's at now on social media and with his money. And then watch how I get into the step-by-step value. Check this out. This is the next part of the video. So it's my client name got specific result in specific time frame. And then watch this next part of the script.
In this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how we did it.
In this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how we did it. So that's how you use social proof in your hooks for your videos. And then I go into step-by-step value.
First, let's take a look at his social media profile. It's very clear based on his profile that it's optimized to be the #1 coach for busy moms. Second, in all of his videos, he uses the word busy moms to help target his avatar. Third, if we take a look at his pinned post strategy, it's absolutely dialed in. He's got one of his best clients and he's got a post talking about his story and making an offer. Fourth, he spends $50 a day on boosting reels. In these reels, he's doing a free giveaway that his busy moms would want, and he gets 30 to 50 new conversations started per day by boosting this post. Fifth, he sells $5,000 12-month programs, which means he only needs to sell 14 of them every month to hit $70,000 a month. And lastly, when you build a business this big, you need a team. He's got a team of 5 people that he pays to help him fulfill on the clients, generate leads, and get on sales calls. If you want my help setting up this system in your business, comment the word 10K and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help.
Boom. So it's hook. This is exactly how we did it. Step-by-step value, CTA. It follows the viral framework. You guys follow me? You guys with it? Is it kind of clicking? It's kind of making sense so far? Okay, dope. Perfect. This is another example of using social proof.
$532,000 in 28 days as an online fitness coach. Check this out.
Yo, Brian and Cole, just wanted to send you an update video.
By the way, this is a really fucking great way to do testimonial videos. So if you guys have testimonial videos, this is how I'd recommend doing them. The reason I'd recommend doing them like this is because Michael Hendricks, people are on your page for you. Okay. So I wouldn't just post a testimonial video of your client because they're not on your page for your client. They're on their page for you. And so if you have a testimonial video of a client, you're like, yo, my client, John, lost 10 pounds in 12 weeks with me. Let's hear a story. And then the video of him plays. Does that make sense?
Ran our numbers, and in 28 days, myself and my team at DIY Body, we ended up hitting $532,000.
Blah, 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 blah. Don did good shit. Does that make sense? People are on your page for you, so you want to give them you, and then you want to introduce the client. The only exception that I'd make to this rule is before and after photos. I think before and after photos are still like a staple, and I think that's like a once a week post. But like for the most part, like I'm getting all of my clients now, you guys, to put those before and after photos in videos, and I'm getting them to do them subtly. So like an example of that is like you could say something like, the worst way to start your day is skipping breakfast and then just drinking coffee. My client Sarah was doing that. I got her to stop. Now she looks like this. And in this video, I'm going to teach you exactly what to eat for breakfast so you can start losing weight. Does that make sense? So I'll like introduce the concept, lightly introduce my client, and then I'll get back to the value. So you almost like sneak it into your videos, right? If you do that, now more of your videos are going to have social proof and it's not going to affect the view volume. And now you're going to get more clients from your videos. Okay, so this is the hook writing formula. Check this out. Step number 1, you need to identify what the video is about. Step number 1, identify what the video is about. So example is how to lose fat. Step number 2, identify what specific things that you're going to teach in the video. Example, how to calculate your macros, okay? Step number 3, think about the opposite of calculating your macros or some mistakes that people make with macros. And so for this example, I thought about like, people think fucking drinking orange juice is healthy, which is stupid. People think drinking orange juice is healthier than drinking Diet Coke. I'm like, not for calories, bruh. That's not how it works, right? And they think it's healthy or they're stuffing their face late at night. And so I want to think about what the video is about, how to lose fat, with the specific things that I'm going to teach in the video. Then I'm going to think about the opposite of what I'm teaching is, or some mistakes people make. Then the next step I'm going to do is call the viewer out on the shit that they're doing wrong. So how to lose fat, how to calculate macros, Think about the opposite. Then I'm going to call the viewer out on whatever it is that they're doing wrong to introduce a concept. So the example, the finished product is your healthy orange juice is making you fat. Let me explain. Get it? So it's what the video is about, what you're going to teach in the video. Think about the opposite and then call the viewer out on the shit. So an example, let's say you're teaching how to do a proper squat. That's what we're teaching. And the things that you're going to teach specifically is squat form and foot placement and where the bar should go, etc. And then you want to think about the opposite of what people are doing with their squats. And so with squat form, people are fucking buckling their knees, right? They're not bracing their core. So I'm thinking about all the things that they're doing wrong. And then I'll start the video by like buckling my fucking knees and be like, if you're squatting like this, you're going to fuck up your back and injure yourself seriously. In this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how to squat properly so that you don't injure your back. Boom. Make sense? Guys all with it? That's how you write hooks that slap, bruh. That's a masterclass in fucking 60 seconds. Come on, son. Next. Now listen, step number 2. So we got the viral hook, right? That's step number 1. Step number 2 is injecting personality. Most of you dorks sound like carbon copies of one another. How to lose fat, how to build muscle, blah, 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 blah. No wonder nobody wants to buy. You need to find ways to interject your personality into your content. If you're sarcastic, be sarcastic. If you swear like a trucker, swear like a trucker. If you like to talk shit, talk shit. If you like to call people dorks, call people dorks. If you're nice as fuck, well, be nice, but don't be fucking boring. So you can be nice still, but just don't be nice and boring. Be nice and find a way to make your niceness your content. People do it all the time. Find ways to entertain your audience. You guys want to take a picture of this? Go ahead. You need to find ways to entertain your audience. You need to entertain the people, right? Now, each one of my clients is different, but each one of them has a personality. So I'm going to show you guys Trent Harrison. This guy has 1.1 million followers. Check this out.
Carbs ain't the problem. The problem, you just eat too much. If you shop at Trader Joe's and you love carbs, these are my favorite carbs you need to grab if you're on a weight loss journey.
Boom. So like, right? It's just a little bit of personality, but just fucking dumping the cereal in his mouth. And Trent is actually very calm and relaxed. So if you are very calm and relaxed, I want you to know, like, you can still go viral by being calm and relaxed. Trent gets millions of views on his videos. But most people start the video by being like, if you shop at Trader Joe's, like, he has a different way of adding his personality. Let's look at the next guy. Next guy, Anthony. He's different, but he fucking definitely got a personality.
If you go to the gym, but don't know if you should eat before, it could be the reason you've been stuck lifting the same weights for months. Your muscles...
So, again, he's different, but it's personality. It makes you want to watch. It's entertaining, right? Let's look at the next guy. Cole makes me laugh, bro.
Please shut the fuck up about your seed oils. Please shut the fuck up to the processed soy products. Homie hasn't lost 50 pounds because he's never tracked his fucking food. He doesn't know what a macronutrient is. He's never used MyFitnessPal or food prep containers in general. The reason why people have not seen the results they want in the gym is because they are not tracking their foods properly and they are not working out. Seed oils are not the reason why the people can't see results in the gym and achieve the best results. Trans fats are not the reason why people aren't getting jacked.
Right? He's fucking different. He definitely got a personality though, right? So you got to bring your personality into your content, whatever it is. It doesn't matter what it is. You got to bring it into your content. Here's how not to be a boring dork, okay? Number 1, speak with more energy. Energy, baby. If I turn on your video and you sound like Anthony Anisimov when he first started his content, you're fucking boring. No one's going to follow you, all right? Speak with some energy, all right? That's one of the things we told Anthony. Use your hands when you talk. If you guys watch all my videos, I look like I'm fucking doing a rap video, right? I'm talking with my hands because I'm trying to entertain y'all. I want to keep your attention. Exaggerate. Exaggerate. The worst mistake that you're making on your sales calls. Here's the number 1 reason you can't burn body fat no matter what you try. If you go to McDonald's and you eat food like this, you are not going to get the body that you want. Exaggerate the shit that you say, all right? Exaggerate. Play around with your tonality. Sometimes I'll bring it in close and I'll tell you guys I got a secret. Sometimes I'm like, yo, listen, you guys need to fucking listen, all right? Sometimes I'll be a little bit more playful and relaxed. You guys notice what I'm doing? You got to play with your tonality in your videos. And again, this is going to feel super uncomfortable when you're first creating content because you're like, what the fuck are you talking about with tonality and shit? Because I'm just talking, right? Yeah, but you can't just talk on videos, okay? You need to entertain the people. Give them something that they want to fucking listen to. And this is one that you guys can do immediately that will help you instantly is change the scene every 1.5 to 3 seconds in your videos, right? Change the scene every 1.5 to 3 seconds in your videos. which is why, if you guys notice, this is Anthony. Check this out. I'm going to go back to Anthony. Check this out. I want you to watch this video for 1 second. Watch this.
If you go to the gym but don't know if you should eat before, it could be the reason you've been stuck lifting the same weights for months. Your muscles store carbs for energy, and strength training doesn't use much of it. But if you're low...
See the scene changes? Can you see it now? Every fucking 3 seconds, boom, scene changes. Every 3 seconds. He says a line, moves to a different scene. Says a line, moves to a different scene. Says a line, moves to a different scene. That keeps people's attention. People are fucking goldfish, right? They're goldfish. You got to keep their attention. You got to entertain the people. Entertain the people. Step number 3, delivering value. All right, this is where you get into tangible value. Unless your video is so valuable that people could get results just by following you, nobody is going to buy from you, period, right? You literally need to give so much damn value that people literally are like, I literally can't believe I just got that for free. That's fucked up. Right? That's how much value you need to give in your content. When you do this, you're going to attract clients like hotcakes because you're actually changing people's fucking lives and you're not delivering surface level stuff. So I'm going to give you guys a bad script. Okay. This is what a lot of you guys script. And then I'm going to show you a good script. I'm going to show you the difference. Okay. This is a bad script. Here's how to calculate your macros for fat loss. First, you need to be in a calorie deficit by at least 500 calories. Then you want to get your foods from whole nutritious sources. You can still eat your favorite foods. Finally, making sure you're moving your body. You need to get enough exercise. Follow for more value. Oh, that's real bad. All right. That's real bad. And I would say that's probably 80% of your guys' content. Love you to death. Not talking shit, but that's real bad. Okay. We can't do that. The reason we can't do that is because multiple reasons. Actually, I'm going to give you all of them. It's wrong on so many levels. First, the value is super surface level. Here's how to be in a calorie deficit. Second, you're talking about 3 different things at once. You're talking about a calorie deficit. Then you're talking about whole nutritious foods. Then you're talking about eating your favorite foods. Then you're talking about fucking moving your body. It's all over the place. Right. And so if I'm a viewer, I have no idea what you're fucking talking about because you're just like, oh, you're everywhere, right? So it's not structured, it's general, it's generic, and it's boring. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this script and we're going to make it not suck. So I'm going to show you guys the bad version, then I'm going to show you guys a rewritten version that's actually good. So this is a bad script right here. Here's how to calculate your macros. First, you need to be in a calorie deficit. Then you need to get your whole foods. Finally, make sure you're moving your body. You need to get enough exercise, follow for more value, okay? This is a good script. Stop eating fast food every weekend and then crying that the scale doesn't move. You have no fucking idea how many calories you're eating. Come close. Let me put you on some game. Go to caloriecalculator.com. Put your height, weight, age, and fitness goals. This is going to give you a benchmark from the amount of calories you should be eating, including protein, carbs, and fats. So if you're a man that's 220 pounds, 35 years old, and you want to lose 10 pounds, your daily calorie intake should be 3,000. If you eat 500 calories less than that, you'll be in a deficit and you'll lose weight. And you can eat fast foods on the weekends as long as you have factored that into your total daily calorie intake. Follow for more value. Get it? See the difference? If somebody fucking listens to this script and follows this script, they could actually lose weight. If somebody follows this script, they have no fucking idea what they're doing, right? It's not specific enough. Where this is like a very specific solution to a narrowly defined problem. Now, here's where a lot of online coaches struggle, right? Because all of us know if people just did that, that's not the only solution to losing weight, because you could figure out your calorie deficit, but then your mindset could suck ass and then you could lift like shit in the gym, right? So all of us know that this isn't the entire solution to the problem, but the reason a lot of you guys struggle with content is because you try to give the entire solution in one video, but you can't do that. Everybody write this in the chat, specific solution to a narrow problem. That's the mindset. And so you want to identify like, if somebody sucks really bad at squats, then if your video is about squats, then don't make your video about fucking how squats can be incorporated into a great leg day. And here are some other great leg exercises that you can do. If your video is about how to fix somebody's squat, focus the whole video on how to improve somebody's squats, point out all the things that they're doing wrong, point out the 3 or 4 things that they can do in their next workout where they can improve their squat, and then end the video. Does that make sense? Specific solution to narrowly defined problem. Bad script, good script. Cool. Very nice. If this has been valuable so far, drop very nice in the chat box. Cool. Step number 4, call to action. End every single video with a call to action. Follow for more value. Save this video and follow for more value. Follow to lose your dad bod. Follow for a no BS approach to fitness. DM me fat loss for info. Tell your audience what to do and they will do it. All you got to do is tell your audience what to do and they will fucking do it. All right. I see Chris fucking sniping pictures like a madman, bro. Chris, I see you, bro. I see you sniping pictures. This is the viral script formula summary. Scroll stopping hook, add personality, step-by-step value, CTA. Bam, 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 bam. Just like that. That is the viral formula. That is all the game right there. That is all the game right there. Cool. Secret number 3, awareness versus conversion content. I promised you guys this is going to be the most valuable masterclass you've ever been to. So there are two different types of content. There are content that gains eyeballs and there's content that signs clients. All right. You guys need to understand the difference between both. The content that gains eyeballs is not designed to sign clients, and the content that signs clients is not designed to go viral. There's two different types of content that you guys need to be posting. It's rare to get a video that gains eyeballs and does sign clients. When you do, that's fucking awesome. Keep doing it, but it is pretty rare. Typically speaking, you want to focus on either awareness content or conversion content, not both at the same time. Most often you'll get content that gets views and then content that signs clients, and you have to understand the difference. So content designed to go viral is awareness content, all right? So it's content that is more relatable, and I'm gonna show you guys some examples. The reason it's called awareness content is that we intentionally create it knowing that it's going to appeal to a wider demographic of people, all right? That's why it's called awareness content. I wanna spread the awareness, I wanna spread the net, I'm gonna show you guys some examples. Because it's gonna be more widely relatable to a larger number of people, it is significantly more likely to reach the algorithm purely based off of the fact that more people are going to engage with it, all right? So this is an example of awareness content. So I coach personal trainers how to grow successful online businesses. That's my business, right? So if I think about the niche of personal trainers, how many personal trainers are in the USA? Just give me a random guess. Just fucking type some S in the chat. How many personal trainers do you think are in the USA? Fucking 100,000, 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, right? It's a small number, right? 2 mil, maybe. Yeah, Chris, maybe there's fucking 2 mil. Okay, think about how many entrepreneurs there are in the United States now. How many entrepreneurs are in the US? You guys think? Or how many entrepreneurs are in the world? 5 million, 10 million, right? I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot fucking more than there are personal trainers. So if I make a video that's at entrepreneurs, then I know that that video is going to get seen by a wider audience of people because I know that there's going to be more entrepreneurs than there is online personal trainers. Does that make sense? So this video is an awareness-based piece of content that it's, according to Google, 594 million. Thanks, Chris. My fucking Google checker. I like it. So this video was designed knowing that it was going to go viral or / it was going to get seen by more people because it's more widely relatable. Check this out.
Yeah, sure as fuck is a good morning. It's the best day of my fucking life.
Babe, I think I'm gonna sleep in this morning.
Wow! I need a nice bath and post on social media 3 times in one at the gym.
Babe, I'm having a really rough day.
It's hard to have a rough day when you're breathing, babe.
Come on, babe. I'm serious.
Do you know how many people didn't open up their eyes this morning?
So annoying.
So annoying. Broke mindset. You can do better.
I fucking knew that video was going to crush, bro. When I posted that video, I'm like, that video's going. That video's going. That video got 2.3 million views. Dude, it's still going viral. I get fucking 10 people that share it to their story every day. It's fucking hilarious. They're like tagging their spouse and shit. It's fucking funny as hell. I knew that that video was going to perform well. So the types of awareness content, you guys can do humor. So it's like relatable, like entrepreneur shit. You guys can do emotional, like emotional stuff that's relatable. I'm going to show you guys some examples. You guys can do trends, right? Trends that are relatable. Like if you guys, again, I'm not a huge fan of like fucking dancing trends, but sometimes my wife does make me do dancing trends. And if you guys ever see me do stupid dancing videos on my Instagram, it's not me, it's my fucking wife. She made me do it, right? And sometimes controversy. So you can stir the pot. So here's an example of awareness-based content that's emotional, right? And so again, how many personal trainers in the USA? 100,000. How many people are in relationships or have been in a relationship or have had a baby or might have a baby one day? The whole fucking planet. Okay. So whenever me and Kirsten post shit about our pregnancy,
Come with us for our first ultrasound.
how you feeling?
Nauseous?
So you need to go pee real bad, right?
I said don't talk.
Oh.
Then it makes me feel more.
Are you excited? Are you excited?
Okay, I do have to go pee, but I'm really excited. I see your little baby. Your little gaffer. Making me pee all day. Hold your hand.
I'm giving you all my love. I'm still waking up.
Super tiny.
When you're
So I just showed me seeing my baby for the first time. It made me emotional fucking watching it. Right. But I know that people are going to relate to that because how many fucking people on the planet will have had kids, are going to have kids, have a significant other, maybe want to have kids one day. So that's more awareness content because I know that's going to be widely relatable to a large number of people. Does that make sense? So that's awareness. I'll give you guys another example of awareness. Stirring the pot. So this is me and Cole. We like to stir the pot. Whenever Cole and I do videos together, they're usually stir the pot videos.
Someone disrespects you, you don't owe them shit. Learn to set boundaries and hold them relentlessly. Stop acting like a doormat to your friends, family members, and coworkers. And take people for what they show you they are. The season of allowing other people to treat you how they feel like is over.
People don't like that video. for whatever reason. That's true though. That's how I feel. Fuck y'all. Right? That's my opinion. So that's controversial. And I know that that's going to stir the pot. This content isn't going to sign me clients, but this content is going to get me seen by more people. And then those people are going to click on my page and they're going to watch some of my other videos. And my other videos are designed to sign clients. Now, what's conversion content? We basically covered conversion content in depth in the previous secret. So unless you follow the framework that I give you, then your content's going to be boring as fuck. No one's going to buy from you. You'll be sad and I will be sad for you. So again, the formula is scroll stopping hook, add personality, step-by-step value, and then do a CTA. All right. Now the 50-50 rule states this: half of your posts should be awareness, half of them should be conversion. Unless you do this, your audience is going to get bored of being, you being the tip guy or the tip girl talking about the same old shit on your Instagram. That's not what you want, which is why I show you guys everything. I show you guys the pregnancy updates, the fertility journey, the income in the business, literally everything that I do that you guys see. You guys know my wife's name, you know my daughter's name, everything, because I want you guys to see that I am a person. I'm a human being. All right. Now, here's the thing. All right. The reason I recommend doing 50-50 awareness conversion is because if you don't start sharing who you are as a person, you will end up being the tip guy or the tip girl. And here's the thing, all right? Nobody is going to go spend thousands and thousands of dollars on the tip guy or the tip girl when they could literally get all that information from ChatGPT. Am I right? They could go to ChatGPT if they wanted information. And so people aren't going to pay you money because you're providing them information. People are going to pay you money because they like the person that you are. You need to show people who you actually are. Unless you show people who you actually are, you're going to struggle to sign clients. You're going to struggle to grow on social media because you just sound like the tip guy, the tip girl, and nobody buys from the tip guy or the tip girl.
Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. Hopefully you got some value. If you did, and you want to learn more about how me and my team can help you scale your online fitness business to $10,000 a month, DM me 10K on Instagram at @TheRealBrianMark for more information, and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help you grow an online coaching business.